Okay, so what really provides a realistic comp? Something that you should look at to help to determine value as opposed to something that you shouldn't. This is an important piece. And there's really five main pieces here that really help determine which one is a reliable comp and which one is not. Number one, I recommend that you go no more than a half-mile radius, ideally. You want to stay within a close proximity or reasonable proximity to your own property. You also want to be aware of the main highways or roads that clearly create distinctions between neighborhood and neighborhood. So that's number one. Number two, I would recommend that you go back no further than 6 months. If you can find data within that time frame, that's going to be ideal. Now, if you have to go out further, 12 and 18 months, I've done that before, but you really need to know what the market's doing and where the market's going in order to pull those things. An appraiser is only going to pull 6 months, assuming that you've got enough data. 6 months is the ideal range. If you have to go out further, you just need to know what the market's doing and where it's going. Third is ideally you want to pull it from the same neighborhood. If you can pull the same neighborhood, similar model, similar make, similar year built, you're going to be much closer from a valuation standpoint than if you have to go to an entirely different neighborhood. Maybe it's even a different school district. These things impact value. Next is same baths. If you've only got 2 baths in your subject property, don't pull one that's got 3 baths because, well, baths can add a lot more value and they're more costly, clearly, to create another one. And then lastly, you want to be within 15% square footage. And so I give or take 15% or give or take 500 square feet, depending on most single family homes. That's a good range to help you really constrain the overall properties that you're looking to in order to help you get that accurate valuation. So those are the main ones that I think should have a controlling influence on which ones you choose, which ones you don't. Again, it's okay to go out a little further than 6 months, but you really need to know where the market's going and where the market has come from in order to be as accurate as you possibly can.